Hello all, welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be a little something different. I know yesterday I'd done a video about the free giveaway. I noticed I got 15 views, but I didn't receive no emails or no comment. I don't know if the box wasn't pulled up or what happened on that part. But just remember, you can leave me either a private message on Messenger. I didn't add that in there on the free giveaway video. Or you can send me a private email. sexyblonde124@gmail.com. Today we're going to talk about a question and answer about me, sort of like a fun quiz video. There are 5 things. I ain't decided yet on this one, maybe another one that I'll do about a question answer. I might do another free giveaway, I don't know, but each of these books that I got, they are only one copy right now. And the reason why I only got that one copy, because I thought about, if there's only 10 books left and you buy them all, another customer might wait a while to find that book, and they might wanted that book. They might have said they wanted to wait till it dropped way down, because they're $1 now. You buy it from Walmart online, you're going to pay 12, 13, some 17 bucks. And they might want to wait till it drops way down. When it drops way down, they might say they might want that book. Hello, David. How you doing this morning? Hope your week's going great for you. Welcome. But the question and answer about me video, there's 5 questions. And to see if you really paid attention and really watched and intervened in my videos, you'll know these answers. Number 1, what was my favorite author? If any of you all just, has been on this view, we should know what my favorite author is of all time, who I talk about a lot, who I actually read a lot about. And then number 2, the book I'm reading now. Do you remember which book that I started reading now? And then the quizzes I done on my videos, the titles. If you remember which title quizzes, I did several of them on my videos. It's okay if you don't remember it all right off the bat, but I know a lot of people, they'll sneak and they'll go and try to cheat to see it. That don't count off from memory. And number 4, my favorite day of the week. Do y'all remember what my favorite day of the week is? And then number 5, name a goal that I've actually completed. I've actually mentioned it several times through other video blogs. The goals that I've actually, one goal that I actually completed. And it's just something I thought about coming up with it. It's sort of like when you read a book and someone don't understand what they read. They go back, they have to refresh their memory of a certain book they read but haven't read it in a while. The next day, pretty one day, raining the next day. It's just whacked. This weather is very confusing. Has your music been coming along pretty good? I don't know if you come in when I was talking about the free giveaway. I did a video yesterday, and what that video is about, those who like, comment, you didn't subscribe, but comments, shares that video will win a free book. And the book it's called, I don't know if you like it, but your girl might like it. You might can give it to her. It's called Lucky by Alice Sebold. This is what I was going to do a free giveaway yesterday. I just started it and thought it was something kind of fun, interesting to do. I started reading it. It's pretty good. It's about a girl. She was a victim, a lady. She was a rape victim. She got raped, and she's going through things in her life about it, what's made her stronger and everything since she was went to that. And it's pretty good from what I read on the back and inside. But it's called The Lucky, and it's a free giveaway, and the deadline is at 5 o'clock today. So if no one responds, then I'll have to find another way to do a giveaway. But I'm doing that also so it helps build my channel. And what's confusing when you do these YouTube channels, they don't tell you who actually likes your videos. if you comment, it shows who's commenting, or if you like now on the live chat, it don't show comments, say hey or something. That way I kind of know. You can tell me, or I know if you like it. It just shows 1 or 2 likes, or it'll show how many views is on your videos. It shows up in the notification. You don't know who subscribed. 1 extra new subscriber. I'm not sure who it was, and I thank you, whoever it was that did subscribe on that channel, but you didn't comment or you didn't leave an email. And I forgot to tell them they can also leave me a private message, because if you win that free book, you send me the personal mailing address, and I'll ship it to you. That was the way I was going to do it. So I hope, if anyone's missed it from yesterday's video, more rain later on, and it's going to start back all week. This weather's crazy. I can't get out there and do anything in my yard because of the rain. So you get little setbacks like that once in a while. So how's your music coming along? Is your music going well for you? Have you wrote anything extra, anything that's really spoke to you, or does all your music that you write speak to you? But yeah, I hope y'all all like this video so far. I mean, it's something quick. It's not very long. It's a question and answer little quiz to really see how much or how often anyone's actually viewed my videos, what they know about me in my videos. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to comment below. You can comment in the chat, or you can leave me an email, personal email, or you can leave me a message off of Messenger. I have Facebook, I have Messenger, I have Snapchat, I have Instagram, of course, the All Poetry, and then YouTube. I don't really use Twitter that much. It don't have the features and the certain platform features that I like using on here and other platforms. So, I do have an account, but I don't really use Twitter that much. But you can follow me on, Instagram, Facebook. If you're set up and signed up from allpoetry.com, you can sign up on there. You can follow me on there. There's several ways you can find me and get in touch with me. So, oh, that's cool about your friends and the songs that you write. That's awesome. I had it because I have a friend, which I don't know if you're familiar with it, but you might know a little bit about it. She's a teacher of a children's story for a class. I've never done that. And I started taking notes, maybe in the future wanting to write a children's book, and I know that's hard. I've heard that's more challenging novel. It's kind of like competition between each other. So I'm kind of stuck on what kind of story I like to write for a class, because technically I don't have enough outlining on what she's wanting me to do, but she was supposed to send me a private message. I never got it yet. So I guess she's been really busy with her grandbabies and the teaching job. You kind of stay busy with that. So that's my project I've been trying to soak my brain around and trying to figure out how to do. I took notes, I watched videos, but it's basically just talking about the goals they did when they wrote a children's story or a book. It's not actually breaking it down. So if you have any tips on that, feel free to let me know there, or when you get a chance to. I went to school with her, and it's been years since we've been out, and we met up again at a church years ago. It was a church in Oak Hill from where I used to stay at, and I moved from that address. And she's on my Facebook. She's added on a lot of my other platforms, and she's seen a lot of my videos. She's seen a lot of my pieces. She told me that I am an actually true heart writer. It's just, yes, it's important that you correct your mistakes. You go back, rough draft to edit it before you go and try to get it sent off to get it looked at and published. But she also going and get it out there. And then you go back and look at it later. My problem is I'm trying to write it. Every time I complete a line, I want to correct every single little error. I'm just like, because so many people, I've had a rude comment. Well, maybe it wasn't real rude on All Poetry. This guy, or maybe it was a female. I can't remember her name, but She told me it might have come off sounding rude, but she wasn't trying to be rude. But she told me that I wrote a piece about Olivia the pig. It was just a made up story. And she told me that pigs were clean animals, which they're not unless you raise them yourself. You get them and you raise them. You have the mom and the daddy and they have babies. You raise them yourself and you know how you're feeding them and you're knowing all about them. You're studying them. You're observing them. That's the only way they're unclean, because they're not really clean. And we kind of had a little disagreement. I just basically told her, I'm not here to pick fights with anybody. I'm here to make pen pal friends. You get critique, get tips from each other. And she pretty much, I guess she apologized and just saying she was trying to help me. And this other guy jumped in, which I don't know him, and told me if I had any problems, I could just ask. He is a literature professional, sort of like professor, I guess you want to call it. And he wrote a big old piece. I'm not familiar with that. You have to go back and Google or look it up in a dictionary, and it kind of, then it throws my flow off a little bit. So I have to be careful that, try not to take things to heart, because sometimes I'll read something and maybe read it wrong. But yeah, but he's like, you are very talented writers. Just don't let what other people say. I don't think they're actually trying to be rude. They're trying to give you feedback, but sometimes I read it wrong. But we got everything straightened out on that, so I didn't let it bother me. And because I want feedback. I want people to give me tips. Explain why I put that comma in the wrong place. And I got confused. Done a video on semicolons. My 12-year-old daughter was helping me about a month ago, because she's very good with English, writing, punctuation, all that. She's excellent. She's really good in math. 12 years old now. And she would write out little practice sentences, and I'd go over and I'd do the little quizzes. I'd try to put where the commas go, and she'd grade it. It's also helping her still too, because she's still in school. When you've been out of school for so many years, you don't remember all that stuff unless you actually every day sticking to it right. And I kind of went into a procrastination, a writer's block. We all go through that. Even songwriters, they get stuck. And it's okay to take a break, but you don't want to take a break too long when you're actually doing it. But I'm kind of getting off the subject what this video is about. Basically, this video is seeing what you all know of the 5 questions that I just reviewed. Who my favorite author is, the book I'm reading now, quizzes I've done on my videos, what the title quiz was, 4, the favorite day of the week that I choose is my favorite day of the week, and 5, name a goal that I completed. This is basically what this video is about. A lot of people don't subscribe to you. They don't really comment. I feel like they just kind of get lazy sometimes, but that's okay if they don't, because there's a lot of people on YouTube. There's a lot of people that they don't know about it. There's people in our generation. It's a lot of all the young folks coming up and learning. So I do videos sometimes, think about doing a video on that. But I go and view a lot of other people's. I got 2 mentors I constantly study, Kim Chance and Megan Corey. Them women are on the ball. They're both writers. Kim's done completed a book. Wait till it comes in. I don't know what happened. I ordered that book that everybody's telling writers to get. The cat that wrote the novel, the best novel that you'll ever read, or something like that. Well, for some reason, I ordered a few other books, and somehow it mixed up the order. It ordered them, and it didn't order the cat wrote a novel book. It didn't order, so I have to reorder that again. I ordered some other books, and I hope they come in. I ordered a new journal. It's a Tree of Life journal. It's like 200 pages. And I'm trying to figure out, maybe I might start, once I practice on the other notebook until I get everything lined up, I'm going to do when I start doing my children's book in the future, after I learn how to write the steps of a children's story, I'm thinking about putting it into that journal and that Tree of Life. You think that's a good idea? Is it possible you can write a book and put it into it's got its own emblem. I don't know if I have to create my own cover art page, or if they'll use that against me to put my children's story in that journal, that book. I don't know about that, but that's supposed to be coming in. The only one that got rejected was The Cat Wrote a Novel, and that was one of the main ones I was hoping it would come through between either this Thursday through March the 5th. And I'm going to have to reorder it. Somehow they mixed it up, and they don't give you a place where you can contact, because you might can order it from Amazon, but it might can come to a total different site. So I have to be careful where I order things from. The book, The Cat Writes a Novel, I ordered off of eBay. But somehow, because I got a book, Nicole Brown, her diary, I ordered that. The 200-page Tree of Life journal, I ordered The Keeper by Kim Chance. I ordered that. And then, of course, The Cat Wrote a Novel, and it didn't come through. It was crazy. So I'm going to have to reorder that again. But all the other books, I think, went through okay. Can't wait. And when they come, I'm going to do what I call an unboxing video on my books that I order. And I share it on my videos just like other people. They share their books. They share their failures, the things, because some of your mistakes, if you share that, it actually helps inspire other people, because they make mistakes as well. And I say in all my videos, you should keep your goals, take notes, constantly read, stay in writing. And that's basically what I'm doing. I'm trying to stick with it, because I'll read a book and I'll get sidetracked and I'll jump on another book. It's whatever pops out. I do that often, a lot lately. I used to be a really deep bookworm years ago, and I got out of it. So I need to stay focused on it. Do you think that's a great idea? Do you think if I figure out my way and get my characters and all that lined up for my next book, children's book or a children's story, I can actually put it in that Tree of Life journal? You don't think they can sue me because of the already what's the word? The portrait is already on there. The Tree of Life is emblem on the book. You don't think I can get in trouble for that? Because I have to go back, I guess, to see where actually the company who actually created and made this book, if they have somewhere I can contact them. Because I want to be safe and sorry, I'm not trying to steal anybody's copyright, anybody's work. And from the notes I took, I had no idea. Copywriting is very scary. It's very challenging. And you have to update it so many years. It's challenging. You got to make sure people don't steal your own copyright. And I know mine's going to probably be short. It's going to be small, because that's a big thing when you get out there in the copyright world. I'm nowhere near that. I'm still on the rough draft. It's taking a long time, because I'm doing what I call a remake of the Emma and Jane, because I want to kind of narrow it down and get more of my word count. I have so much word count, I didn't realize. I need to look back on my word count. It's too much, maybe too much of word count, and I need to narrow it down. So I'm doing a remake. I'm still keeping the rough draft from where I completed that. But I just want to remake and narrow down and, get my word counts lined up more. Look up on the history of the book, okay? That might be a good idea. You're so inspiring. You're an inspiring person. I'm sorry that we haven't spoken a couple of days. I'll be honest with you about it. I thought maybe your girl might got jealous, sharing and reading everything that you do on All Poetry, or what kind of private or what public thing that y'all do in a relationship, because everyone's different. And be respectful, not try to bug you too much, because you're pretty much the only one that actually is not rude. It's actually, when you can, you answer me and help me out when you can. I just didn't want to, make her mad. I'm just a respectful person like that. Oh, she's gone now? But is she a jealous type? Does she know you have, just like you have male friends? Is she a jealous type? I don't know. like what she does for hobbies. You said she don't really use social media. You say she makes things. She's got her own clothing store or something like that. Is that her hobby? Is that just what she does for a living? Because it's interesting. It's from her portrait or that picture you put up. If that's her, I'm assuming that's your girl. It looks like she's some kind of type of artist from what I read her. She's so full of life that she seems like she's very friendly, outgoing for the picture I read. I get a vibe off of someone, even if I ain't read them, how they type, how their picture presents their portrait, things like that. She cares about nothing but herself. Oh, you mean gone now? Y'all broke up? What the heck? Because you was like all into this woman. Why is these women being such confusing? I'm sorry about that. Writing to him too much. Did I break him up? It was something I said. I thought it was something. I mean, I read one of your pieces about it, but I thought it was just a song, not like a real thing that happened. Something about a female. I didn't know it was her. So I apologize about that. I hope I didn't, cause anything, because, that's what that site's about. We're there to make pen pal friends get critique up and get advice from each other. I love fan mail. You can write me through my mail. I love to get fan mail and tips from writers. Now, it's supposed to be, I don't know if I told you about it. He goes by MRT. Freak, what was his name? John something. He was supposed to send me a free copy of this book he's already got published. It's something about, I'll think of it in a minute. It's something about traveling on a train or something like that. And I've been waiting on it for 2 weeks and ain't seen it, but oh well. But, if you like to write to people, you say you make pen pal friends and you send the mail. I can send you, like putting my mailing address out there to the world. I'll send it to you personal. And you can write me and I'll write back. I would love to have a copy, a few pages just of a story, if you can write a story. And if you're good at putting all your grammar and corrections in there, put it in there. That can be a sample to me, and I know I can't just copy it. I can get the idea. Oh, really? That comma goes there. You mean to tell me I put it there and I've been told a million times it don't go right there? Just out of habit. I write real fast. I know my regular handwriting is sloppy as crap. People tell me I need to slow down, write bigger, because I write in a hurry. I'm trying to learn that. Bear with me. I can't pronounce it, but I'm going to try to pronounce it. Calligraphy. If I said that right, I'm trying to learn how to do that, and that is so hard. Only very few people can master that. If I can learn that, I can learn better on my handwriting. There's so much things I'm trying to do, and it's not getting done fast, and I have to keep taking note, telling myself, slow down. It's not going to happen overnight. Do you ever feel like that, David? You want to get something done, and you want to rush through it. You want to be proud of yourself because you get it done so quick, but yet you don't get it accomplished. I feel like sometimes I'm the only one like that on All Poetry. I'm like, I've been on there for 3 years. I'm like, what? Kevin's like, congratulations, you won a gold member for being on here for 3 years. That just popped up out there. Okay, I had to go back and read that because I've never, that I remember, ever got one of those. But anyway, that's just because you've been on the site for so many years. I still didn't get my levels up. I did a lot of intervening, commenting other people's pieces on there. I enter a contest. I say you got to enter at least 3 or 4 contests on there a week or a day or something like that. I won a bronze, 5 more green honorables, either last week or week before. I can't remember, but I still ain't want a favorite page, a home page. I can't seem to figure it out. My piece is not popping, speaking to people, so I got to find another piece that pops out. Maybe I'll win that again. You messed up a lot. What do you mean you messed up a lot? Everybody makes mistakes. Oh, you talking about it's a lot of work? You talking about your writing? Oh, you didn't really get to know her at. I'm sorry about that, because I'm telling you, you was like lit up like a Christmas tree. I mean, it's like I can see a big difference. You was like, you seem really happy. but but yeah, you know, if you have a certain story or something you started on, or just want to write me I don't care, a regular letter about how you feel. I was told by many people in school I should be a type of a teenager or adult counselor because I'm good at listening to people. I try to give advice. And like I said, it's only if you're comfortable doing that. If you're not, I understand. I don't ask too many people about that, but I love getting fan mail, getting tips from things I wrote, things you can help me. I can send some things I went through personal in my life. I can send it to you and you can help give me advice. And that's like critique, your partner up. You're helping each other. That's what pen pals do. And from my opinion, since I've been on the site, since I met you on the site, I think we're pretty decent friends, pen pals. I feel comfortable talking to you about things, not to everybody, because I feel like a lot of people, even on there, certain ones, not everyone, I don't want to sound like I'm judging because I don't try to judge. That's not my cup of tea. I give an opinion, but a lot of times my opinions don't amount to a hill of beans to other people. So I have to be careful how I word things, what I say. I'm very blunt. Sometimes something comes out and people reads it wrong, but I don't, mean no harm in it. But yeah, some people are snobby. They don't want to do the fan mail thing. They just want to be on that site only. That's okay too. Everybody's got their choices of what they want to do. So one day I written a song after. It's a lot of work into writing. Yes, it is a lot of work. Oh my gosh. And I thought songs was so much easier than writing a book. Is it not easier? Is it actually more challenging than writing a book? Oh my goodness. I didn't make any sense. You make all kinds of sense. Do you not realize in your piece what I've read? I'll tell you, looking at it's like a story because I don't have the tune. I can't play it in my head or hear somebody playing it to get the melody. It makes sense. Everything you wrote in music, you're putting emotion behind it. Me as an author and a reader, I see the heartfelt behind your music. Oh, it makes sense. It's like that one you wrote. What was it called? Shoot. Oh, it was a real good one. Oh, my internet messed up and I was going to comment on it, but my internet screwed up that day. It was like off for a couple hours and it was something about her. I can't remember, but it was full of emotion on that one. It was about her. And that was a good one. That was one of the best ones that you wrote, I think. It's something about her. I have to go back and look at it, but it was one of your best ones. I like the ones that's got all the emotion behind it. Even the ones when you feel like, well, this relationship didn't work out. So when you're telling the story, but in a song behind it, I see a story behind it. That's the way I read it. I said, wow, he should put this in a whole book. This book would make a sale. Seriously. My mentors, Kim Chance and Megan Corey, I'm telling you, they will tell you that's good. Now, they don't write music, but they're writers. They do blogs. They do vlogs with a V. And I used to get so confused with that, but I know there's a difference in it. Blogs is when you're doing videos. something personal with your life, the blogs with the bees, what you're writing about, the events or things that takes place. I got really confused on that, and now I learned the difference. I do a lot of video vlogs. I still do blogging, but I get so sidetracked because I'm doing all these other writing projects and trying to get them done. Are you saying you and that girl that you broke up with was best friends? I'm confused on that one. Wait a minute, I missed something here. What did I miss? I missed something on here. I'm sorry. Let me go back. Okay, I got that. So it wasn't about me when y'all broke up. Okay. You messed up a lot on some writings. Definitely challenging. Oh my God, it's so challenging. Sorry I don't look my best. There's a lot of days I wear makeup and a lot of days I don't. I've done a piece that, makeup don't always bring out your beauty. It's the natural beauty. All that paint. But yeah, I'm sitting there going back looking at my videos. God, I look so pale. But I try to be myself and be natural in my videos. These are not my regular glasses. They're just reading. I have to go get my eyes examined. They're bad. I was born with stigma in both of my eyes ever since I was 8 years old. But with all the writing I do, my eyes get strained. A lot of times I have to take a break, because there's actually radiation that comes out of your phones, your computers, and sometimes you got to take a break from it. I'm sorry that happened to you because you seem like a nice person with a good heart from what I see. From the way I've gotten to knowing you on All Porch. I don't know you personally, but from what I know you there and how you share your emotion through your words, you seem like a decent, cool person. Can you see that? Can you see? Now, I'm going to ask you this because, like I say, I can read other people, but sometimes reading myself, I can't always read myself. You can actually tell that I'm actually being a natural. In any of my videos, have you seen me try to be fake? I had this one person on here, and I ain't trying to bring up drama because I'm a positive person. I like to think of things that lifts you up and not drags you down. I might come up on a subject or example, and I might bring it up, but I try not to dwell on it because we don't need drama. And if you got women out there that's going to bring drama on you, you better off single. You can do better than that. There's plenty of women, decent women out there. And what I've learned, through some books that I read, that's like, I don't know if you read it, He's Not That Into You or She's Not That Into You. They broke a lot of things down. You basically have to let the women find you and find what you can compare, what you have in common with them. That's what I look at. A lot of my relationships ended. I've been married twice. I don't like that track record, but excuse me for the language, shit happens. You don't know until you take that chance. You don't know how it's going to turn about. They were both abusive. I had to get out, protect my kids, get out. Took longer than usual. First marriage was 12 years abusive. Got a fractured eyebrow. Still got it up even after blood pouring out, fighting, defending myself. And looking at me, you wouldn't think I'm a fighter. I don't like to fight, but I will if I have to. And I through a steel door. He went falling through a door. Barely could see out of my eye. If you look at close, you can see it. Kind of. It's fractured. It's one side uneven than the other. I had to hide out in the house for weeks. My whole side of my face was busted, bruised. Thinking makeup would cover it up. Come on now, really? I didn't want my mother to know at the time she was alive. Trying to keep stress off of her back. Trying to deal with all of myself, my problems, which was wrong. Rule 1. Something like that happens, that's a red flag. Get the hell out, But I was stupid, dumb, naive then. I was in this, 12 years, but I'm glad I finally woke up and that chapter's closed in the book. The second marriage was abuse. My first marriage was 4 years. The second marriage with my second daughter, she's 12 now, was 12 years. The first one was 4 years. I was too much. He isolated me. It was abusive than that. I'm in a relationship now, but I'm not getting married ever again. Screw marriage vows. You don't have to have a piece of paper to say if you in love with that person. You make that promise, that commitment to the Lord. That's the only witness you need, the Lord and you and that partner. And if you got kids, marriages, they supposed to come as a package. And a lot of relationships don't accept kids with other people. To me, that's bullcrap. They come as a package. Now I can understand that they got so much drama. They stay locked up all the time. They don't try to get themselves on track and try to better themselves to make a better person who they are. You don't need relationships like that. But yeah, that's a little bit of brief information if I never shared that with you. I've been through some stuff, but I'm a survivor and I'm still going strong. And don't let that woman and all these broke up relationships bring you down, because you are strong minded. You are who you are. They can't accept it. Bump them. There's other fish in the sea. You ever heard that expression? There are other women, fish in the sea. So stay single. I hope so. I don't know. I'm not really that perfect. I mean, there's other pretty women on that site that's very smart, that's actually ahead of me, but I guess it don't matter who's ahead of you and who's not. I've been in this relationship here, which this guy I'm with here, I knew years. He was pretty much like my first love. He was the first guy I've ever kissed. Can you believe the first guy I ever kissed? I was 16. I was a virgin. I'm blunt, open book. A virgin from 16 up till I was 19. I still should have waited till I graduated, but I slipped. On my senior year, turned into a bad girl, and I slipped. Not bad girl, but my little purity got taken away. But you know, shit. But this guy I've been with for 5 years. We've been living. The thing that scared me, he was 14 and I was 16. So he's a short guy, and I knew him. I met him through my brother years ago. We all used to hang out, would go bowling, go bike riding, racing, wrecked my bike up in the air over the handlebars. Everybody saying, "You going to the hospital?" I didn't go. I went and grabbed a whole bucket of ice at the freezer, grabbed a rag, tied it up on my arm, and kept on going. I don't like hospitals. If it needs to be sewing, I do it myself, which is kind of hard because I get dizzy, I have to turn away or get guidance, and I just sew my own self up. I don't like doctors. They kill you off. They don't really try to help you. They're only out for your money. Maybe years ago when I was younger, passion with the patients, but doctors ain't no more. All they care about, these pharmacies, all they care about is giving you pills to try to kill you off. It's about the population trying to kill everybody off. I'll say that live. I ain't scared. A lot of people are scared to admit the truth, and they're trying to ban a lot of the facts that's been leaking out on YouTube. They're trying to cut it out. But I find it. I find other sources. I constantly research. I find it elsewhere. They're not keeping it from me. Thank you. When you say I have a lot of beauty, in a guy's point of view, what do you mean by that? I hear so many people say that. They say that in my words. What do you mean in my words? People's too busy judging me of my mistakes. In a guy's point of view, what do you mean by you have a lot of beauty? Yeah, you're like my best friend too. I ain't really had too many best friends in the world. Most all the best friends I had always was after one thing. I'm like, I don't think so. Them were dogs who I thought were my best friends. I had to cut them out of my life. And some of them was friends with them for like 15, 20 years. They went bye-bye. I ran and I dropped them off, you know. I don't know where I got with that because I'm live streaming. I'm talking about that. But like I said, I'm open. I'm trying to be a little bit careful what I'm saying, but some things needs to be said. And I'm going to ask you an honest question. And just be honest. You seen some of my videos with makeup. You seen some without it. Do I look my age at 46 years old? I've been told I don't look that old. But it's like when I look in the mirror, or I'm like now looking at myself live stream, it feels like since my mother's passed 5 years ago, it seems like from the stress, the heartbroken, the loss, it seems like I aged some, but I'm not ashamed of it. We're born, we're going to happen. We can't change it, but you're going to age. These stupid plastic surgeries are wasting money. It makes them look like freaking elastic. They look fake. They look plastic looking, like a blowed up clone doll. The certain scars is a reminder of what you went through. It's a form of something that's happened in your life. That's the way I look at that. I've never had plastic surgery. Never had no Botox. I think people should be natural. They should accept who they are, but you know, that's them. A lot of people don't. They try to change their features. Oh, I'm going to get that guy. If I go and have this breast reduction, get bigger boobs, he's going to like me. Yeah, them dogs is going to like you. It ain't going to be the right guy. All they going to notice is your chest. They're not going to notice who you are, anything about you. I've learned that. You know, because, you know, guys and women, they look at point of views different. And it's interesting knowing your point of view. Or in general, what men think about certain things that women do. That's being a fake. They're not being who they are. Thank you. I appreciate that. Seriously? Now, normally I roll my hair and stuff and try to feel it's been raining. But all that rain would just flatten my hair back out. But yeah, I try to, you know, because there's a lot of competition out here doing these YouTube videos. There's a lot of competition. I didn't realize people doing recipe blogs, some doing how-to mechanic, garden. I'm going to do one on herbs, the natural home remedies, which I've done a couple, but I had to delete them out. I'll be doing some herb in a minute. Don't have a certain date or day yet. And a lot of people, which I disagree, they think you should go in a certain order when you do it. But if you do that, something might come up where you can't do it. And it looks like you're lying to your viewers. So I don't give a certain day. I'll just say, stay tuned, something's coming up, or be on the watch for the next video, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a certain day of the week because, like I say, my internet anything in that area, unless you got a lot of people in that area that knows about, because we're trying to get on Spectrum. If you ever heard of that internet service, and we can't get it, people voting in. So I'm trying a list and trying to get people to vote it in so we can provide it, because our speed load sending, and it sucks. So sometimes if you see my video lagging, it's because of my internet, and I apologize. But yeah, I hope you are really having a great week or day so far. Please make me some ideas. Do it in a song. There was a word. Was it Megan or Kim? I can't think of it. I watch so many videos. When I get back to it, I'll ask you later. Yeah, that'd be great. Write a song, anything that comes to you, what you feel for. Be natural about it. This is your work. You're the creator of it. You write it in the style and however way you want it. But yes, your work, your music does make sense. It's just I can't picture singing. I'm a singer. I can sing. I took music all through school. But my weird. My 12-year-old daughter can sing with music, without it. I can sing a cappella. I can sing it in solo, in a trio. But just singing it by myself with no tune of music, I go flat with it. I don't know why. Why is that? Everybody tells me I'm talented. I have a good voice. But when I just do it without the music, Nope. I need somebody in here, somebody sing with me. We can get this show on the road. Because I used to go to my Buford Sports Cafe. I've done a lot of karaoke up there. On Friday nights, I won $50. I won a couple free wing dinners. No, I can't remember if it's the Rock Hill or Monroe up there, closer to my area. And I like to do karaoke. I like to break the house down. I don't drink a lot. I might have a drink occasionally because I like to stay clear of mind. I don't want to get up there and make a fool of myself like some drunks do. No offense. I drink occasionally because it helps warm me up. And a lot of people's like, how do you do that? How do you do that? Well, it's something I like doing. It's a compassion I like doing. It don't really bother me. I look at the audience as my growth. It's my growth of it's showing them they like what I'm singing. I sing a lot of country. I can sing Cranberries, Three Doors Down, Linkin Park. I can sing some of his music. It's weird. But trying to sing it by myself, Lord, I need help on that. I admit I suck. But I can sing with other people. If someone's playing a piano, they're singing with me, I can sing with them. Why is that? Why do I have trouble getting my tune, or what's the word, getting the notes right? I sound flat. And maybe you can write something about that and help me on that as well. I got some ideas. They come to me at different times. So, you do karaoke? Oh my gosh, you are my best friend. Do you play guitar and different instruments like piano? I can't play no guitar. I got a little spare one here and I'm trying to do it, but I think it's too short. I'm right-handed. I'm always wanting to do it this hand, and people tell me, no, you need to do it this way. My fingers are too short for it. Did they make a certain guitar for certain fingers? Look at my pinky. Little tiny ass little thing. I can play piano. I do have a little bit experience. I can play the Rose. The beginning of the first song, I don't know if you're familiar with Whitney Houston, One Moment in Time. I can play a little bit of that thing. Hey, that's the basis. That's getting my foot in the door. I want to learn to play the piano. I love singing. I like to go on live and sing. I like to collaborate and sing, but I do have this app. It's called, I don't know if you heard it. You can actually do it and they don't strike you on it. Any singing, because that's what I do. I sing along with music, and I can't do it on Facebook because they give me a strike, which is stupid. I'm not getting credit. I even tell who the singer is. This is by such and such. They don't let me do it. But this site, this app lets me do it. Uh-oh. Hold on one second. Oh, Lord. My partner's phone was lagging. I had to make sure he got that message. It's called, it's on here. It's called Sing Plus. And I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like, oh, you see this little orange thing right here? Sing Plus is an app. You can go in there and collaborate and sing with other people. Different age groups, rock, country. It's your brand of music and you can do it. I've done some recordings on it, went live. I got a few comment. It's because I've only been on there a few months. And I can take anything off of YouTube and I can see it. I do have some on there. But now I just found out what I have to do, which is kind of hard, is I have to take one word out of the lyrics. I was told if you take that one word, strike you. Well, that one song I was singing, it was going so fast I couldn't keep up. You know, you got fast singers, you know, normal singers and like rappers. You can forget it. I can't rap. I mean, I could sing along with it and try to learn the lyrics, but actually just doing it, heck no. I can't rap. And this is what I need to do. I need to quit this again. My dumb self quitted a while back cold turkey, smoked 4 years, and started back after my mom died. But I need to quit because it'll help my voice better. I can get my breathing, my notes come in proper. They're very light cigarettes. I roll my own. But right now it's kind of hard to quit. But I need to. And I need some feedback. I need some help. I don't buy that patches and crack because they don't work for me. They give me headaches. So normally when I quit and I really get strong in mind, I do it cold turkey. And it's hard now. I mean, since after my mom, she's been deceased for 5 years now. And I really want to. I want to get my clear voice back the way it used to be. I love singing. That's my other thing. Singing, writing. I like to travel when I can and can afford it. And do video vlogs, traveling. I like hiking. Oh, I love hiking. I'm scared of big heights, but if there's like little rocks, it's challenging. I like to try to go jump on that rock. Just, different things I like doing. I love swimming. I love waterfalls. I like to fish. Do you like to fish? Love karaoke. Oh my gosh. Duh. I should have realized you were a music writer. You should love singing and know something about it in karaoke. I'm having a blonde moment. Overlook me there. I get them sometimes. We all have that. But yeah, it's called a Sing Plus. And you can, if you got an Android phone or whatever, I don't know what kind of phone that you use or have, you can download it and you can sing anything you want on there. They will not strike you. So I got a little bit of growth on that for starters. I won't rap. Good. No, it's you. Huh? No, it's you. Have me to help you quit. Okay, you'll help me. You can do it. Have you ever smoked cigarettes? And was it hard for you if you ever smoked? They're very light, but still, that don't matter. But the way I quit before was I used to keep little snacks and stuff. But yeah, I have to worry about with my age, I have to worry about how much levels, how much sugar I'm taking in. I'm trying to cut out so much of my sugar. I used to be hooked on Reese cups. They used to be my favorite candy. And now I'm addicted to Nutty Bars. And I don't know which one's got the most sugar, Nutty Bars or Reese cups. Or only at nighttime. Every once in a while, I'll eat it in the mornings. But from your honest opinion, I know this video is real long, and probably a lot of people ain't viewing so far as just on a you. But oh well, what the heck, it is what it is. But out of all of my videos that you have seen, you probably can't remember it right off your head. Which one do you think is the most engaging? That's maybe inspiring and learning, do you think? You might have to go back and eventually look at them when you get time. And just let me know if you don't know right off. Wow, for 1 week? Wow, you much stronger minded than I was, or I am. Oh, I do like Lionel Richie songs. You sing Lionel Richie? He's one of my favorites. Oh my gosh. You're kidding, right? You sing Lionel Richie. What about what's her name that used to sing with him? Oh, what's her name? Sheena Easton? Is that her name? Sheena Easton? Did I pronounce that right? We Got Tonight. That's the song that I like. That's one of my favorites by them. We got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? Now, that ain't the right tune, but I can sing that. I can sing that song. Oh my gosh. Yes, Lionel Richie. I think her name's Sheena, or some words I don't pronounce, but maybe you know what I'm talking about. Real pretty lady. Used to have the real short dude haircut. She sings really good with him. I like his music. I like the older groups. I like Journey. I like, now the country song, my favorite female is Reba McEntire. I sing a lot of her music. I like Martina McBride, Chris Young, George Strait, George Jones, Alan Jackson. Remember When? That's one of my favorite songs by him, Remember When. I've done karaoke on that. I did a karaoke at my sports place up here. I it's been years ago now. I done Rumor Has It. And everybody loved it. Everybody started lighting their lighters. And I'm like, oh, really now? They's like, you got this going on. And everybody liked it. They come by and they shook my hand. I'm like, y'all act like I'm in a concert. I'm not in no concert. Come on now. But I'm like, hey, they say, hey, they pat me on the shoulder. Take the credit when it's served. Take it. You done good. Take that credit. Because I've never had that much commotion, excitement when I done that. That was something, amazing moment for me that night. I mean, it was so loud you could hear the place echo. And I'm not used to all that, you know. I just sung from the heart. And I didn't look at the people. Sometimes to make sure I got the words, the karaoke right, I'd have to read the words at some time and make sure I'm on the right, know when to take the breaks and all that and when to come in. And I'd look at that big screen TV and I just sing my heart out. It comes within. If it's not within, you ain't really singing it. You're not having no meaning to it. Just like your music, it's got to have the flow. It's got to mean something. Or you'll feel like it ain't worth a crap and you'll write something else. That's the same with my writing. It does the same thing. Do you like that song? Who Needs Tomorrow? Is that the name of it? Who needs tomorrow? We got tonight. Well, it ain't like that, but she gets that high pitch. I have to kind of go up and then in between because some of her notes I can't hit that high. Some of them I can. I like Tim McGraw, Faith Hill. I sung that karaoke one night. It's called It's Your Love. That is a beautiful song. It's a Climb. Even I do not like Miley Cyrus. She's done ruined herself. That girl's done trash herself. She had role models back in the day, and people don't really like her no more. But that one song was one of the best songs she sung, and it's called The Climb by Miley Cyrus, if you ever heard it. And it's really good. It's got meaning to it. And what's that song by Bob Seger? The Old Time of Rock and Roll. I sung that before. Rock the House Down. People loved it. I actually done a clogging dance. I can clog to it. So I actually taught myself that. I got a little bit of clogging experience, not a whole lot, just on that song, particular song. I think you learned a lot about me today because I don't just post it everywhere on all live, but I just don't post it on everywhere on the platforms. I don't want to fill up the whole thing. Some people act like they get rude. This is not a PM box. This is about writers. I'm like, you're making pen pals. You're trying to get to know people. It's if I want to write something on there, I'm going to write. I'm not, cussing. I'm not trying to work on there. I'm putting up putting out my opinions or thoughts. You seen that too? Oh my gosh. How red I just turned. I ain't found nobody like that as likes certain music I like. They all like rap. And now there might be a country song, what they call by Jogga Boys. I do like them. They're kind of a little bit, it's a mixture of redneck, but it's not like hardcore rap. It's really good. Some of them, but I don't listen too much. Country or Bob Seger, Linkin Park, Lionel Richie. Who is that other singer I like? One of the oldest. I just can't think of them. There's so many of them that I like. The singers. I like Lionel Richie. I like Sheena Easton. See, Bob Seger. I named a few. There's so many of them, but like I said, those are the taste of music brands that I like. And I was raised on the country. I was raised on a farm. My house was built by hand from ground up like a barn. We cut out ourselves the wood chips to design the roof. I love that house. That's what I was grew up in, and we was raised on the farm. We had everything to the sun with animals except horses. I had chickens, I had pigs, I had goats, I had ducks, dogs, cats, you named it. And every morning I had to get up a certain time, feed them, clean out their pen, clean up their feed, brush them down because it gets stuck in their fur. And a lot of people don't think that's important. That's just important with you being a care and love of animals. So, farm world, they teach you that. I did when I was in school, took a writers, what they call a writers club thing, where they supposed to teach you how to write stories, how to write poems, quote it, how to read it. We had little parties and things, and that was, of course, in the 6th grade. I was younger then, but it taught me a lot, and I had the book on it and lost it. Taught me how to make homemade butter. We actually went traveling to this place, this company. I can't even remember the name of it now, but you get to intervene. You can go on live stream, do videos. They teach you how to make homemade butter. It's all different things. How to film about it, the history about it, the machines that they don't have now, that what they made the homemade butter in. It was so fun. It's all interesting. All them's your favorite? Thank you. I appreciate you coming on. I'm sorry this video is longer, but we got to know each other a little more, and I don't regret it, and I appreciate you taking the time to come on. I didn't know if you've actually seen me go live right off or not, but if you know anybody else that you can help grow my video, feel free to send them my way. If they have any questions, have them to comment and like. And sorry, you all, that the video's been so long, but this is one of my favorite pen pals. Welcome to David White. He's very good at helping people, giving tips. He's a music writer. Y'all show you support. If you get to allpoetry.com, feel free to go over and sign up. Follow him and, you know, give him a pat on the shoulder, because he's a very great friend and he's very inspiring. Hope he can inspire you all. Well, thanks for watching my YouTube video on 8 answers and questions and about me quiz for your viewers. So if you like this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comment below or in the chat box, and subscribe my channel. Stay tuned for more channels to come. Bye. Take care, Dave, and if you want to still talk on All Poetry, we can go over there. Just when you get ready. I know you're a busy guy. And hugs to you from the bottom of my heart, and thanks for all the things you said, and it's really inspiring. And I'm going to stick to my goals. Don't let these women that get you down. Stay into what you love doing. Put a smile on your face and enjoy what you're doing and stick to it. Never. And there's nothing wrong being single. If you all single out there, sometimes it's good. Maybe you need to find yourself more. I mean, it's just different ways. You can be yourself more when you're single. You ain't got nobody breathing down your neck. You can't do this, you know. But anyway, y'all have a great day. Thanks. Bye. Hugs. That's all I can do. Hugs to you. Bye now.